so you've all heard of the Spoone and CrockPott Club, but have you ever heard of the Spoone and CrockPott Club? Of course you haven't. It's the first ever edition of the series. We're going to be cooking up an eye of the round roast from this guy right here today. So, stick with me and learn a few tips. This is the eye of the round. It's an interesting cut of meat, very long, cylindrical. My girlfriend told me I probably shouldn't describe it as a long, cylindrical piece of meat, but here we are. And anyways, it is very similar to a tenderloin, but it's coming from the back leg of an elk. So this thing's about 6¼ pounds. It's a big, big piece. You can portion it off into other size pieces, smaller pieces if you like, but I like to freeze it whole and prepare it all at once. Then we're going to slice it up and use it as some sandwich meat. So after taking that bad boy out, letting it rest on the counter, what we're going to do is we're going to prepare our little dry rub seasoning mix. Then we want to start off with 1 teaspoon of basil, freshly chopped, picked from the garden outside. Gonna want 2 tablespoons of salt. Seems like a lot of salt, but we're gonna rub it in on the outside, create a nice salt crust. You're gonna need a lot of salt because there's a lot of surface area on that big piece. Gonna add 2 tablespoons of ground pepper. Gonna grind that up, throw it in there, but I'm not gonna put that on camera because that'd be really boring for you all to watch. 1 tablespoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of cumin. Last but not least, 4 cloves of garlic, chopped and minced up, ready to go. And give this a nice mix. And then we're going to toss that all over the cylindrical piece of meat. Turn your oven to 420. 5. Oh. Alright, next, add a nice drizzle of oil to your skillet. Evenly spread that around a little bit. Then you're going to want to take your roast here, layer in the pan. Toss that garlic in there with it. What you're going to do is sear this thing until golden brown on each side. That's going to seal in the flavor. You're really going to need to do that because elk is a very lean piece of meat, and in order to get all the flavor out of this thing, you're going to want to cook it properly. So after seasoning, you're just going to want to sear each side until golden brown. Yummy. Alright, it's good and brown, so now I'm going to take it and just put it directly onto the middle rack. I'm going to cook it until the internal temperature reaches about 128, 130. Then we're going to let it sit, and it'll be absolutely